Sometimes those rules can be viewed on the station's website at power965radio.com.
Man, you know it feels good, man.
It's wonderful to be here. Three winners, myself, Excel, Olivia. So yeah, for the 2023 Black Music Conference Awards. Oh my God, one love.
Streaming live worldwide, Western New York at power965radio.com. We are the legendary WUFO Mix 1080 AM and Power 96.5 FM. Happy July. Happy 1st of July. That's right, Western New York. It is the very first day of July and everything is looking good. But without further ado, I am overexcited. We're going to do a recap of last week. If you missed our annual BMMCA Conference Music Awards ceremony and competition, I don't even know what to say. All I can say is big shout out to T.O. in the building. Big shout out to Mr. Excel in the building, baby. Big shout out to the queen, the diva herself, Olivia. Everybody's in the building. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, man?
We here.
Ready Rob is in the building. We here.
All right, so congratulations going out to Olivia, going out to Excel, going out to my man Carlos. These were all our finalists in the annual BMMCA competition. Guys, how you feel? How has everything been since the competition, and how you feel?
I feel so great. It's so good to be here. Like, you guys don't even know. I had so much fun at this show. It was my first ever experience being there. It's my first ever experience singing there. I had so much fun. So thank you guys for having me, and thank you guys for choosing me.
Okay, wait a minute. So I got a question. You guys can go around the table. We start with Olivia, then we'll go to Carlos, then back to Excel. So Excel, you get the most time to think about it. So
Not fair,
So guys, what I want to know, was the competition actually what you expected, yes or no? And how do you think that you've done individually, personally, both rounds?
I'm going to be honest. I think the competition was more accelerating the day of.
Thank you.
You know, yeah, I had to say it because, you know, I'm there and I'm like, oh my gosh, like everybody's bringing their game. Everybody just leveled up from rehearsals, from auditions, just from everything. So I was like, okay, well, I got to level up now. So, and that's what I did. And I think, you know, kind of got me somewhere. That's why I'm here. So, yeah.
For me, I thought it was great. Had a wonderful time. It was so wonderful to perform in front of a Buffalo, New York audience, to be on stage with all the great talented artists that performed. And just it felt a sense of camaraderie amongst all the artists, that we were supporting each other and cheering each other on backstage, and just it was great. And for me, coming from Canada, coming here, you know, I was a nervous wreck. My heart was pounding because I'm like, man, okay, I'm used to Canada, but no, being in America, yeah, it was for me just a whole different vibe. So, but everybody was so loving and so kind, and big shout out to WFO and Mix 9, Power 96.5. Y'all are great, the whole team.
Okay. You know, man, I enjoyed everybody energy, everybody vibe. You know, the crowd, they was interactive. You know, everybody on stage, they did what they came to do. You know, overall, you know, the whole event was a blessing to everyone. You know, like, I don't really look at it as a competition. You know, we all compete with ourselves. You know, so we all won at the end of the day, no matter what the prizes were. We all won because everybody had the courage to get up on that stage and do what they had to do. You know, like, shout out to WFO 1080 AM, Power 96.5, and those that put the event together. Make sure that y'all go see me at the 716 Music Awards at the Convention Center, July 16, 2002, Saturday. Okay.
Hey, you know what, Excel, since you on the mic, that was my next question. Perfect. So what's next you know, when I interviewed everybody, you know, I asked everybody the same exact thing. That's why I wanted to pull you all together as one. Remember, I asked the same questions to everybody. This was a key question. Win or lose after the competition, what was next for you guys? So what is next for Excel?
All right, you know, before I ain't say what was next, but after this performance in July, I am set to drop a mixtape. You know, so y'all gonna be looking for that on my YouTube channel, Excel, ECCELL. I also starred in a movie, Conflicted. I also had a role in the movie The Romans, and I had another role in this movie called Slap Straight. It's coming up.
All right, and Carlos, what's next for you?
I'm releasing a single in August. Actually, I performed it on Sunday, my Just Jane Reggae single. That's going to be coming out August 9th, shooting a music video for that in 2 weeks. I'm working on my new album to release, so that's in a lot of works. And
Man, you a feature, man.
yeah, and yeah, just putting out new music and pushing forward with that.
Okay, and Olivia, what's next now? What's next for you?
Next show, next live show, Sunday, July 31st. You can catch me at Venue performing at the nightclub. You don't want to miss it. Hit me for tickets. I have a ton of pre-sale tickets. Also, I'm going to be dropping a single probably by the end of the summer. I don't want to say too much yet, but it's definitely going to be crazy. And I might even have a special feature on it. Okay.
Okay, all right. Now, we're going to have fun with this interview. Y'all know me, so I'm going to get very exclusive. Watch this. We're going to throw this question to Carlos.
Okay.
If you wasn't the first place contestant, who do you feel should have had first place and why, if it wasn't you? It's real. Let's go.
I would have gone with Olivia.
Oh my God, you're crazy. Thank
No,
you.
seriously.
Oh, thank you. Sing it for me. Sing my song, Excel. I know you sing it for me all the time. Sing it. Go.
Okay. So Carlos, why though? You said you would have went with Olivia, so why? If it wasn't you, why Olivia? Why?
Her voice, for sure, very soulful. Her tone, the vibe. The song, of course, was very sexy.
Woo!
But yeah, I enjoyed listening to her. And actually, to be honest with you, I was quite surprised because I was not expecting to hear that voice, hear your voice. So I would have gone with Olivia.
Thank you so much. That is so sweet.
Yeah, that's what I would have gone for the first place.
Okay, now we all know, this is going back to Exhale. Hands down, we know like the energy that you had was over astonishing.
Yeah.
Now since the competition is over, some of my coworkers said, I guarantee you, and they was females, of course, he's going to come out with no shirt on. So when you did it, the girl, I told you, I would get away from me. But the question that I had for you, besides, because your energy was just, it was in a whole nother class. So who else you would have said, if it wasn't you, who else do you think had the best energy besides Excel? Come on.
Carlos.
Okay, Carlos, and why?
I say Carlos because I believe that once Carlos got comfortable with himself on stage, that's when he displayed who he was, you know, behind the curtains. You know what I'm saying? Even though he projected himself as a gentleman, man, he showed who he was behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, it was late night hotel balcony nights, man. He was getting busy, man. You know, so yeah, I believe that. Yeah, Carlos, man, he really did his thing, man. He really did his thing, man. You know, his thing, man. Even though he performed the whole mixtape on stage, but he did his thing, you know.
Just say Excel the whole show.
I'm like, yo, R&B songs haven't been 10 minutes since like the 80s, man.
He was on his Too Short, huh?
Man, what? Too short? He was on his Prince or something.
That's funny.
So guys, so let me ask you this. So what if I ask you now? Sheila don't even know what I'm about to ask you guys. But what if I asked you already? That's why I said what was in the plans for you guys in the future. What was everybody doing? So let's jump start all the way to 2023. So can we have you guys as judges next year?
Of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense? I mean, who better but our top 3 winners? Who better but?
Woo!
Oh, definitely,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm down.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you. We'd love to do it.
So we're not going to make you, okay, all you guys, managers, whoever you have, family members. So remember, no plans next June. That last week in June, there will be no plans. Is that correct?
Yep.
That's
The only
right.
place you guys would be with us that week,
We'll be there, yeah.
Absolutely. It's going to be even better, even bigger, and even funner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, here's the key question too. Now, this one is for you, Olivia. You ready? You sure you're ready for this one?
I don't know, Ron. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, if you had to do it all over again, would you change anything? And if so, what would that be?
Absolutely, yeah. Actually, I would change my second song, and I would actually incorporate more of my hip hop sound and area in me, because I actually do a little bit of hip hop. Not all, but I do have a couple songs, and this song that's coming out at the end of the summer is definitely got a hip hop, or like I like to call it hip hop vibe. So sometimes I feel like I'm making up my own genres, but trust in me that this will be a thing, okay?
Okay, now, so XL, let's say, okay, you wasn't the second runner-up. Just say you didn't win at all. You just didn't win at all. What you would have thought was your weakest points and why you didn't win?
To be honest, I wouldn't even channel my energy into even thinking about none of that stuff. Because, like I said before, I didn't think of it as a competition. I got up there, did what I had to do, quite sure like everybody else did what they had to do. Like only person I compete with is myself. I don't really worry about nobody else or what they doing or what they got going on. So if I didn't win, man, I didn't win. I still left as a winner, just like everybody else left as winners.
Absolutely. Actually, you know what? Man, well said. Well said. And I guess that's one of the reasons why you did well, like you said, because you came out to do what you was going to do. So basically, if you had to do it all over again, you wouldn't change anything.
Oh, nah, man. Listen, I'll be less stressed next time. What you talking about, man? Yeah, busy.
I want to say that watching Excel's second performance,
Okay.
especially with the band, I think I mentioned this to you, that when the band was playing behind Excel's performance, I felt that energy. And I was behind the stage, right? It was just like, and I could hear the audience really elevate.
Oh my goodness,
Like,
yes.
just by his
Oh my
energy
goodness.
and the band. It was
Yeah.
like there's something going on out there with it.
No, really, like, can I just say
So-
something? Like, Carlos, you mentioned a really good point. I just want to say, like, Excel, your first song was really good, but I just want to say, like, you really brought it. Like, your second round, like, your second round was almost
And that's
like...
when you took the shirt off too.
Yeah, and not only that, but I just want to actually give a big shout out right now to Delvin on drums, on percussion, because for Wild Boys, literally when you came out to the audience and you were just hyping everybody up, like literally after you stopped rapping, they were still going, and they were still going hard on that percussion. Like, I can't tell you how iconic that was. So props to you, man.
Man, it was like, man, once I heard the beat doubled up on the DJ side. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Then they gotta pick it up. Yeah, I was kind of disturbed, I was kind of disturbed, so it was like once they picked it up with the drums, percussions, and the piano, man, it was like, yo, all right, check this out right here. And I just zoned out, man. I just zoned out, man. Like, I was Michael for a minute. You know how Michael be off stage? Never been around stuff like that. He get on stage, he just pop, 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 boop, boop. I zoned out, man. I zoned out, man.
Well, see, that's partly too the reason why I want you guys to come back to be judges, because you know how it is to be up there. You know the energy. You guys know what everybody's going to look for, what they wouldn't look for in every way. So that's very, very important. So I have to have you guys come next year as judges. I would have to. It's mandatory. It's a must. But we have to have you guys as judges. So that is okay with you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, you can make it, Carlos?
Oh, I will be there. Oh.
Okay. All right. So, and the last question too, as we said, I want you guys to keep it real. So, since you are the winners, I mean, stay in touch with each other. But can we ever see like a collaboration between the three of you?
I think that would be cool.
Ooh, can we?
I think that would be really cool.
Now, I said that not just because you won, but I see the three different styles, which is perfect. I see the hip hop. I see the R&B. Then I see the R&B, like the diva, like she said she can go hip hop too. So we would have all the flavors right here.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I got the brand new flavor in, yeah.
So Carlos, this is the last question for all three of you. So if you guys got together, what do you think the name of the song would be and the name of your group would be? I'm gonna start with you first. So this gives Olivia and this gives my man XL some time to think. So what would the name of your group be? What would the name of the song be?
I don't know if I'd say it would be a group. I just think it would be like Carlos, Olivia, and XL, just the three of our names. That's what I think I would push for, is just our individual names. And I would do verse, Olivia does a verse, XL does 16. We go back and forth.
Absolutely.
XL does in the background. Yeah, something hot, like a really hot hip hop R&B group would be nice.
Okay, XL, your turn. So what would the name of the song be? What would the name of the group be?
To be honest, we would have to ponder on the concept that we will come up with first. But I just want to match the energy. If they both come R&B-ish, then I'll have to salt on up. Or if Carlos come reggae, then I'll have to match that energy, match that vibe. Universal, versatile. So I think that I can do like a lot of people scared to do. A lot of artists, rap, hip hop artists, they like to box themselves. I like to box myself. I like to expand, try to do
Yeah, that's what I noticed I liked about you when you said that too, because they were actually, the song was over. Just how good they were. I'm glad you mentioned that. Olivia, the band, Dalvin, them, they were extraordinary, because a lot of times I'm like, wait a minute, it was messing me up because the song totally stopped. I'm like, my music ain't playing again. They picked up where I left off, and you would have never noticed that they were phenomenal with that. And I'll be honest, I play with a lot of bands, but that's the first time that that I seen that. They would wait, they would listen to hear how y'all beats went, and then they picked up where I left off. It threw me off, but I like that when you said that, because no matter what, you didn't stop. You just kept going. Craig Mack had a saying, and I think this fits you. Craig Mack, this is what he said. He said, you can't bite my style, because my style is not a style that is a style, so I can go buck wild. That's you. That reminds me of. You can't.
Thank you.
But Olivia, okay, so now it's on you. The name of the group, what would it be with the three of you, and what would the name of the song be?
What if we go with something simple, but definitely self-explanatory? COE for Carlos, Olivia, and XL.
Oh, that's cool.
Woo!
COE. And then for the song, it's kind of last minute here, trying to think improv, but what if we did something like, it's like romantic, but it's got rap in it? It could be like, On My Way to My Baby, or something like that, right?
Cool, yeah.
And then me and Carlos can do that nice soul R&B kind of sound.
Right.
You can come in with the rap XL, and you can, lay down the 16, you know what I mean? And just lay it down, and we can have that. It's still, it's sensual, it's romantic, it's pretty, it's beautiful.
Thank you, yeah.
But we can also, add that rap into it. I think it would be awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm with that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of something.
Yeah.
So COE, I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to keep that in my head. I like that. COE. But next year we can expect all three of you to be the judge for the annual talent show, the finalists, for all of the finalists.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Next year we there, man. We are there.
Yes.
Well, I just want to say best of luck to you guys. Thanks for coming back on the show. Thanks for giving us your time to talk to us. You guys, you were celebrities before the show. You still celebrities. So all of the best of luck. But I'm going to start now. Finally, I'll let you go first, Olivia. Closing remarks.
You know what, Rob? I just want to say, I found this competition on Facebook, and you know, I look at it and I'm like, okay, you know, I feel like I can do this, and so I did it, and I'm so glad that I did it, because guess what? If you never attempt it and you don't actually try something, you're never gonna know.
Well
So
said.
how are you ever gonna know? So this is my advice to anybody who's listening, anybody on the live. Make sure you do it. Make sure you go, be a go-getter, and because you're never gonna know what it's like until you try it.
Right on, right on.
Well said. Okay, Carlos.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank the Power 96.5 family, Ms. Sheila Brown and the whole family for putting together this whole conference, for assembling the team and all the all the singers that came together, the weekly auditions, everything y'all did. I want to say thank you so very much. Thank you for including me being from Canada, to all the singers and the rappers that were on the show. It was a pleasure. I had a wonderful time, and yeah, thanks for the hospitality and the love. And yeah, and to echo what Olivia said, yeah, if to artists out there, you know, keep pursuing your goals, keep pursuing your dreams, believe in your passion, be educated, become educated about this music business, because yeah, talent is one thing, but understanding the business is another whole other thing. So yeah, be educated about what you're doing and be passionate about your talent. Peace and love.
Well said. Except.
I just want to say first and foremost, man, you gotta believe in yourself, even though at times you're gonna doubt yourself or even doubt whatever's going on around you. But the naysayers, let them keep naying, and the yaysayers, let them keep yaying.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You gotta worry and focus on what you're doing, man. Don't worry about nobody else. Nobody gotta think about what you're doing, you know, because eventually once you continue on being consistent and persistent, you're gonna prove the naysayers wrong. And if there's an opportunity for yourself, man, take it. Before you take the opportunity, do your research on it first. You know, there's a lot of people out here with these janky promoters stuff going on, you know what I mean, trying to put themselves in position, but not actually even conducting themselves in their business, right?
Right.
And like Mr. Carlos said, though, like, study the business, you know, like it's before you release a track, you know, it's a 4-song registration. And that's something that we all need to know. You know, at a point in time, I didn't know. You know, so if you're into music, just make sure that you study your craft, study the business, like he said. You know, don't be running and knock on doors for no major deal and stuff like that. You know, I mean, the same thing you can do on independent level, it's the same thing you can do on a major level. Just gotta be consistent with what you're doing and believe in your vision, no matter what it is.
All right. Best of luck to you guys. And I lied. This is the last question, so we can get ready to so we can wrap it up. Okay, and I want to give it to Excel first. We'll give him so he don't have time to think. But so what's going on with you for the 4th of July? What's your plans 4th of July weekend, man?
Man, 4th of July, I'm gonna be out of town, man. I ain't trying to be here, man. In this dark, man. You know what I'm saying?
Excel.
Man, listen, man. I love where I'm from, man. Come on, man. You know, it's the same repetitive stuff, man. Go get drunk, go get high, go to the club, and party, man. I'm trying to be out of town somewhere, man, enjoying the water, the sunset.
Well, I'm gonna say, well said, and you do deserve it. I mean, enjoy yourself to the fullest. Safe travels wherever you go, man. Wishing you safe travels and enjoy it, and keep the shirt off. They loved it.
You know, it's definitely gonna be off in the town, man.
All right, Carlos, what's going on, man? What we doing for the 4th of July?
Well, we don't celebrate 4th of July in Canada, but we recognize that it is a national holiday for the United States of America. So I'll be over the border saying, "Yo, America, what's up over there? One love, yo." That's what I'll be doing.
Okay, just be safe. Don't be safe over there. Good shout out to all my Canadian friends. I had a lot of Canadian friends. Olivia, Miss NT, what's going on for the 4th of July weekend?
I'm probably gonna be with my family first, and then I don't know. I might go to a private lounge, rooftop vibes, stay over, wake up, mimosas, on the rooftop, view of the falls, kind of,
to go with my family first.
You gotta run your family. They came here to support me. They came to support. Family first.
Get some hot rocks on my back.
That's right.
Well, whatever you guys do, though, just wishing you and yours a very safe, happy 4th of July. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
And until we meet again, y'all be safe and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you guys
so much.
again. So this next song, for all of you, I'm going to dedicate this to you guys. A little bit of Jodeci. Get on up. We're going to take it there.
Get on up.